Okay, hello, what's up? Ah, what's this? This is interesting. Okay, so yeah, some things happen. I don't know what, but it seemed like I was blocked on in hello, pozdrav, pozdrav. Hello, my good friend Andy. How are you? Somebody blocked me. I don't know why, but you know, both Eugene stream in the chat and the Mitra stream. So I had to go in. That's why I was there for my other account. Hello, 86. Yeah, so welcome, welcome. Yeah, what do we have for boxing tomorrow? Tell me, Josh. Hello, AM Francisco. Hello. You know what? Yeah, now he's been streaming almost every day lately from his lake house. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I kind of felt like letting it grow out. I kind of like this look. No, it's not hot. Today it was only 19 degrees. Hmm, sucks. It's just, but we had a lot of 23 something before the last couple of days. Yeah, I gotta change my hands. Yeah, I've been very tired today. I still didn't go. Actually, what happened was that I'm expecting this, this perfume, but hell, I'm alright. I mean, life can be frustrating sometimes, but mostly it's good. Yeah, so anyway, UPS, they are so hopeless. They had just, they keep changing my delivery date, and then first they said it was gonna be delivered Friday, this today. I mean, and then this morning I got an email saying it's gonna be delivered on a Monday. So I go out, right? I'm not at home. They call me. I don't get it. I don't answer, and I try to call back. Nothing. Nothing. so So now I have to wait till Monday to get my perfume. Fuck it. But it's so irresponsible to tell me it's coming Monday, then they try to deliver it today, like when I'm not at home. How the fuck was I supposed to know? Yeah, Carol versus Eubank. Hmm. That's like Harlem Eubank. Hey Yoshi. There he is. Unboxing shit, yeah. Hey Dushan. Šta ima Dušane? Hello Mitra. Thank you for a pleasant stream. Yeah. Yeah. What perfume? That's the Seraphim Musk by Zakharov, the new one. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Well, I mean, I heard it's pretty dark and smoky. I don't know if I will like it. Hopefully, I pre-ordered it. Yes. Hang on, where was it? Huh? Yeah, there was it. Doesn't stop talking. All right, you're gonna make it sound like I got a crush or something. Yeah, come on, Yoshi. Yes, a wonderful person, really easy to talk to listen to, and yeah, kudos. Yeah, just don't know what's happened. Why? I mean, I went in, from my hello, Dwayne. There's nothing to talk about, right? I went on from my main account, and then I just saw nobody could see. I couldn't see my messages either. Come on, yeah, of course. Dwayne Robinson, no. I don't know who that is. So, Dwayne, yeah, I mean, I gave you a second chance, man, but you use it. You misuse it again. I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, but I heard you are not. I heard you. What happened with it? Yeah, thank you, Yoshi. I heard you posed as me on Carlos' stream. That wasn't very nice. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Dwayne, be nice. New song, be nice, Dwayne. Yeah, I mean, I was never like, I never tried to use my streams on YouTube or any kind of other platform to like chase girls to put away or women, whatever. Let that be said. I'm not a simp, but it's not a crime to tell a woman she's good looking or charming or whatever, intelligent. Of course, he needs a wrench. No way, man. Worst thing you can do is get married, because you can't be selfish. That's a pretty backwards logic, Yoshi. Nah, no way he's getting a wrench. Come on. I never dare do that. Drop the link for Mitra. She can be the first one on the stream. Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Unless she asked for it, of course. Story of my life. Okay, gotta. Just a second, gotta change my position. Right. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I didn't really expect anything. Yeah, she does have good, really nice streams. I enjoyed this stream, really. I did. Very relaxing. That's what I try to do with my streams. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dan had a stream last night. That was not that much to see, really, because it was too short. I don't know. He now streams just like 50 minutes or something. The anti-Antaeus guy. Who is that? Haven't even tried on tails. I cannot be anti when I something that I have. He's strange to make his video content. Who? Who does Yoshi? So, what does this? Let's see. Okay. Do you prefer this or this or which one do you prefer? Tell me. No, not this one. I'm a guy. Maybe this is best. Hello again, AM. So, UPS. They are the worst. You know what happened to me last year? I ordered a Killian sample. It's just a small five sample set. I mean, sorry. And they couldn't deliver it to me. I had to go there to get it. Can you imagine that? That was in September. So I'm gonna show it to you. It's here. Look how small it is. Look. That's all. Yoshi was a common guest. Really. He really was my favorite. I haven't tried anything by them. What about you? What's your favorite Killian fragrance? Tell me, people, you who have tried them. You know, of these five, I think I like, well, they're all good except this. Hang on, what's this one called? This orange one. Just didn't like it. It's called Love. Hmm. Pearl Oud. Is that a Killian? Shut up, Mr. Calvin. Is this a good girl gone bad? That's a good one. It was made by Alberto Morias. That was interesting. Can't Stop Loving You. I like this one. Yeah, also Rolling in Love. Yeah, I can't stop loving you. I didn't ask about Calvin Klein. I said Killian, not Calvin Klein. Hello, Jimbo. Inebriate. Screw you, I'm not. I'm just tired. I'm tired. In Irish. Tired. Good girl, this is good girl gone bad. I like the Killian bottles, but I really love that one. It's called Moonlight in Heaven. It's blue, beautiful blue. It was inspired by a dessert that Killian Hennessy had. I just read today a dessert in Bangkok. It was like sticky rice with mango. That I would like to try. Oh yeah, Killian is pretty expensive stuff, kind of high end luxury niche, whatever. Don't even mention that. Cuddles. I don't know what to say about him. Sticky rice and mango, yeah. Have you tried it? Of course, you are a rich guy, a rich man. Gonna have to, just a second. I'm sick of holding this thing. I have to lean it against my electrum box. Alright. Killian is like Creed in PDM. I wouldn't agree really, Yoshi. I mean, well, Creed. I guess that's a compliment. I mean, Creed are a very respected house still. And it doesn't look good. It's called Five Binaka Sprays. You can write. Okay, okay. I'll write for Andy. NPC. What the hell is that, Yoshi? Yeah, man. Do you think Mr. Smelly's performance the other night? Yeah, just not so much to say, right? Not that much. He left a lot to be desired. Yo, turn up the light, man. This is too dark. Alright, other than balance color string. Yeah, the problem is I don't think Carlos has that much to say. He keeps repeating himself. Now Kevin is back too. And Kevin, we know Kevin. He'd go on any stream, back when he went on everybody's stream just to be there, like and to talk outlandish, outrageous stuff. Remember that? I remember once when he was on Dan's stream and he was like saying how everybody should get married and have kids and yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Hell yeah. So yeah, I mean, and also Reaper, I mean, I don't have anything against Reaper, but come on. Reaper as your co-host, what does that say, like, about your stream? Yeah. What does it say? You tell me. You're not very serious as a host, right? You're not very serious with your streams. Okay, Jimbo, if you say so. Okay, guys, so just let's keep from talking too much about fragrances here. Remember, this is not a stream about really, it's about fragrances. So, Oakmos. I think that one Afghan that I got stronger was that's got a very ridiculous name. Not only, just, let me get just intense. Okay, so this one has oak moss and blackcurrant. Wow, look at it. No, it's supremacy, not only intense, often, or as Dan says, supremacy. Very strong, sweet, but I don't think it smells like Aventus to its credit, despite the fact that it has blackcurrant. So now I, I said no fragrance talk and I start talking fragrances. I mean, it's alright with a little fragrance talk, but I don't want it to just spiral off into a fragrance talking stream, you know. So the title, did you think, well, he wants to be timed out, it seems not. It's alright, just kidding. Cheers. What the fuck is going on here? What is this? This movie crazy. Some sick shit. Yeah. Yeah, it is real coke. Coke. No, never. You know, it's funny you should ask about Philadelphia. I was watching this thing with the former boss of Philly Mob, Joey Merlino, last night. Yeah, I was watching a clip of an interview from with him. Oh, this is very strong. But I kind of like Blow. It's a little kind of ridiculous, but still in a cool way. Looks like that super villain from the comics. Some super villain. What's going on? I don't think it's the Reaper. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I think he's a little bit more. Hey, no, it's not really. I don't know. Maybe you can say, "Hey, salute, my man, Mike. How are you?" Yeah. You don't like parties. Maybe not now. Yeah. So you said you told me you were tired. Good luck. Don't fear the Reaper. I was gonna say Dan seems kind of less, you know, up his own ass now. He was a little more kind of receptive to us joking about him and stuff. You know, he could be pretty like, oh, you know, he couldn't stand when people joke. Like, yeah, on his expense. Yeah, as usual, whenever Dushan starts talking about phrases, he loses me, you know. I go blank. Like, what the hell is he talking about? IFERA. Just crack one. Yeah, I love that song. Blue Oyster Cult, one of my favorite bands. Don't feel rape. La, 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 la. I first heard it, you know, we got this tape, you know. You know, this is what's really great. Back in when I just came here in my teens, you know, these music magazines, they actually you could get a CD with really good stuff on it, like good songs. Nowadays, they just give you a CD with some nobodies, like, Joe Schmoes. But back then, and there was this compilation, with these various artists, and there was this song, Don't Fear the Reaper. That was the first time I heard it, and that was very, like, interesting, very unusual, Like, what the hell is this? This sounds good, but in a weird way, like, come on, Yoshi. Yeah, more cowbell. They did use a cowbell there, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think they are. They kind of look suitable for each other, I guess. She's nice, but I think last night she kind of sounded, I don't know, she didn't sound so enthusiastic as usual in the chat. She was kind of like she didn't have enough time, I guess, for us. Lethal Weapon 3. I guess more of a hamburger man. Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay, let me just get another can of Coke. I'll be back right away. You know, this reminds me of the Sopranos episode when Junior was, in that kind of, what was it, some kind of hospital or, you know, and then he organized a card game like he did when he was, a wise guy for the old folks, and he was like, he was selling like Coke and candy. He's like, this is the real stuff, not that diet shit they give you. Yeah. Yeah, Diet Coke really is no good, is it? Who the fuck is this now? Take one. I think I wanna know. Just another, just another asshole burner. He's gone. Don't worry about him. I'm gonna go all TLTG on your asses, you trolls. Don't piss me. Don't mess with me. You think because I am a nice guy, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, TLTG. It was. Should have seen him the other night. He was real pissed. Yeah, I never seen him so pissed before. Troll basher, that's true. I mean, you can call me a potato and a wife beater. So what? So what? But I don't have time for people who just come here to write that shit. I mean, if Yoshi called me that, I would be fine. I know it wasn't you. Potato. Yeah, that's right, Andy. I love this guy. How is it Ireland now? Is it raining? I don't know, really, Jimbo. This is, yeah, for sure, brother. By the way, I saw the thing, the stream you did with, was it random acoustic thoughts about Jimmy Britt and Joe Gas? That was some interesting stuff. I didn't know. I don't know really about Jimmy Britt. I didn't know before. It's raining as usual, yeah. We had a lot of rain here. Sucks. Have you watched the movie? Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's very good. But I don't like Tom Hanks. That's the thing. I mean, he's a great actor, but as a person, I never kind of liked him, the way I like his face and everything, the expressions he makes. And then later on, I found out I was right because, he's a guy who, yeah, yeah, cringy, I can imagine. First of all, he was one of the people, right, who went to that Epstein Island. I heard Kay say that once. And then I found out now he supports Israel here in this conflict, by the way. Oh, yeah, this is not Killian. This is the Patchouli. Creep, yeah, for sure. Bravo. Well said, my brother. I mean, all the shitty people I would expect to support that side, they do. So, in Hollywood. So, people like Will Smith, asshole, and Scarlett Johansson, and who else? Tom Cruise, I guess. They're all really terrible people. Yeah, he did, obviously. So many, I mean, still, I guess not everybody has been outed. I mean, of course, yeah, Forrest Gump. Yeah, no, he's a good actor, but maybe little overrated, just a little bit. I don't think he is a just great actor, one of the greatest ever. No, but he's good. He's good. No fucking way, Dwayne. Drop it. I'm not dropping it. You drop it. I mean, you think I was born yesterday? Like Richie Aprile would say, kid, you think I started this life 10 seconds ago? 33 minutes, holy shit. 34 now. Showing off my muscles. Wait, he'll show his hot dog. Yeah, I hope. Nah, he's not so brave. Not so bold. This time we got a female name here, Hanne. It's a female name in Norway. Do you think Erica will make a great MILF one day? I doubt she will ever give birth, but you never know, of course. But yeah, probably. Yeah, Richie, what a great villain, those eyes, oh man, so dark and spooky and scary. You didn't answer my question. He goes, About to fire up the grill. Alright, you enjoy it, buddy boy. When Erica is a MILF, what age would she date? I don't know. 60. May a great fluffer. What is a fluffer? I think Erica is okay. Oh, no, no. How could you say that, Andy? Come on. I mean, not only is she a shield, alright, we have many shields, right? That's the thing. But, yeah, man, you see also the way she paid back then for pretty much kind of helping her on her feet in Fracon. She thanked him by, doing this FU. No, I don't. Should I do it, Dwayne? I liked Erica till I got to know her. Yeah, same, me too. I thought she looked really delightful at first. She seemed delightful, but the problem is Andy. She's very fake. She lies a lot, and I mean, she couldn't be honest about those Xerjov bottles. I mean, just watch that Chaz Thinkwell video, those two videos he made about her. Two, not one. She was like, saying like she bought all those Xerjo bottles by herself. Can you imagine how much that would cost? Come on, no way. It was her boyfriend, then boyfriend. Those were his bottles, obviously. Yeah. And I mean, it's not just that, it's other things, I guess. But yeah, she just doesn't seem like a very trustworthy person. Forrest Gump, no, thank you. No impressions of him. Richie April, I like doing his impressions. You're flexing. Is the jacket. Veal Parmesan sandwich? Fuck you. I'll be back every Saturday, partner. I love the way he goes. I'll be back every Saturday, partner. No, don't be boring. Don't repeat that, or I will kick you out, alright? You never go full retard. Yeah, that's true, Mike. Remember when Dwayne came on your stream, or Bilbo was it? I don't know. Mike. And he was impersonating me. Well, not really impersonate. Well, he was doing as he always does, playing my clips, audios. Right, going back to this. Yeah, I'm gonna also stream on Sunday. Now that's gonna be my, you know, how do you call that? It's gonna be my habit, alright, for lack of a better word. Defamation. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that I already made a video about that, but I can say what I thought. Nothing much, really. I mean, he did a good job, with editing and all that, as usual, but he just got a little too dramatic, I guess. But I can understand he does hold some grudges, and he has his reasons. No, nope. I had what did I have today? I had oh yeah, tortillas. I went to Mexico. How gay is it that drink white claws? I don't know. I never tried white claws. Is that like a soft drink or a cocktail? Or tell me. Well, yeah. I mean, he does get into it really. The atmosphere and all that. Yeah, but he got very like dramatic. That's good. Yeah. It's like he claims he told Jeremy to you know to start doing videos. Come on, hey Jeremy. First of all, Jeremy is older than Fragrance Apprentice by like four, three, 4 years, I think. And I think he started before him also. So he also says he was the first guy who started editing his videos. That sounds like bullshit, right? But maybe he invented maybe he means like really editing, like adding these things like different kind of sounds and whatever, the effects and stuff. Right. Which again shows how his character, because only a person who really wants to succeed in this business, they would go spend a week with Jeremy. But I guess back then he was kind of normal. Yeah, pretty much. One of those guys that gives themselves more credit and they really deserve. And, and then he gives himself credit for creating Curly Fragrance. Come on. I think that's not something to brag about. She's dreadful. She was always one of the worst major fragrance influencers out there, definitely. Just kept talking about, the sexual language you know, and then like saying you gotta spray every fragrance 8 times and overspray her, which I don't like. You do a lot of stuff, Franco, over the years. I don't know. I barely know him, to be honest. Noisy either. Toffee. Yoshi really can't stand him. And that should give you a clue when Yoshi really can't stand someone, you know. It's usually because they are not such good people. All right. He also was on Dance New Year's Eve stream. He and Ross also came there, and then a little later, Ross and Dan kind of you know collided, also clashed. It was because of because of Joey, I think, and the mafia, whatever. Yeah, no, on this video for sure, he looks like he gained quite a lot of weight again. What's so funny, Yoshi? Hello, Booth. Welcome. How are you, sir? How the hell are you, sir? Dane. Is that his real name, Dane? Gene has the whack pack. Joey has the mafia. The whack pack. All right. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Dennis. Hello. Zdravo. The Bozites. The Boz clan. The Bosnians. That's a good one. Thank you, Andy. Is Karen once again gonna appear at the end of the stream? Probably. Maybe she's watching but not chatting. Who has the unicorns? Damn, man. Damn. What's the giggling about? Oh yeah, right. Oh, hello. How are you? I'm wonderful. Doing real well. Ooh, this is pink pepper. I can smell pink pepper. The way he says that. Like he's doing Hamlet or something. Shakespearean play. Yeah, how you should talk to ladies. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never tried any of them. Andy. R Excel Purom. Do an expression, okay. Impression, sorry. Why would I do that? Is this really R Excel, by the way? Me and Kay are friends. Really good friends. Yeah, I think the whole thing that happened between her and Mafia last year, it was about, very unfortunate. And yeah, not gonna say much more about that, but she was not in a good place. Yeah, I bet. Slut. What's his new names now? Cunt. Cunt and, yeah, whore. Yeah, well, he seems pretty dedicated to his craft. No, no, that has been over for like 2 years, I think, almost now, more or less. That friendship went downhill quite a long time ago, and really downhill. Yeah, quite many friendships, have kind of have dropped the link. All right, I don't know if I want to because then Wayne will want to enter. All right, let's see. Hang on. I was gonna say so many friendships have been destroyed or yeah, have been wrecked. All right. Yeah, it's a pity. They were friends in real life. They were. because they were living near each other, you know. Are you not coming in, Bruce? Come on, I can. Why you gonna make me do that? Yeah, your sophisticated English. We wanna hear it. Nobody is coming in yet. The hate I feel for other people genuinely reaching levels I don't think I can recover from. Okay, here is hello. What the hell, Dwayne, asshole. No, Dwayne, sorry.
Hello, mate.
Hey, how are you?
I'm alright. I'm pretty cool.
Hey, Dwayne, I just wanna see, look at his garden. I mean, his porch. Nice.
It's got a lovely, clean garden.
Yeah, very nice. Hmm. So, what's new with you?
Nothing much, mate.
Hmm. Right. Well,
So, what was the topics tonight? I heard you discussing a little bit of the Fragrance Apprentice drama.
yeah, yeah. We were. I mean, fragrance. What do you think about it? Did
Is
you
that
watch?
really is that really Dwayne's house, or is he at like a resort or something?
I think that's his house. I don't
Are those really his legs, or did he hire those legs?
know. Drama. Yeah.
Is that the real Sky, or is that AI?
Huh. You never know with Dwayne. Yeah, that's a garden to enjoy. Respect for sure. Good job, Dwayne. Must be pretty hot there since you are barefoot.
Do you know
Right.
much about George the Apprentice? Have you ever encountered him before?
No, I mean, I just know from what I watched those videos he made with Chris and the Killer Frags. Yeah.
Did you see his video before Joey did a stream about it or not?
Yeah, I did. I did.
I can't lie, I didn't watch the full thing. I haven't had the time.
Yeah, well, he was very angry at both Joey and Dan and a few other people, and yeah,
I think Joey touched on something, and Joey said that I don't believe this is real. I think he's putting this on, and I think there is an element of truth to that because there's George the man, and I think he's kind of created this Fragrance Apprentice character and this whole like the way he dresses and for the videos, and even this, he talks about Fragcom like it's something important or it's like I don't know. He talks about it like it's a real thing, but it's just it's the community is the community. It's not supposed to be something, but yeah. So I think there's a bit there's truth to what he's saying, how he feels, but then there's also he was just being entertaining as well.
Dwayne married Kevin Spacey. Yeah, well, yeah, I think he wants attention. That's probably the thing, you know. He's back now and hasn't been. in the community for a while, and he needs to kind of make a grand entrance, right? It's about that, I think. But yeah, I know Joey said that he didn't kick him out really from that stream, but yeah, I don't know.
Look,
He,
Mike just said in the comments, the question is, if his film career took off in the way he intended, would he have ever come back to fragrance content and the community?
yeah, yeah. That's. I don't think he would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's slightly misleading. He's saying he's I don't know what you wouldn't call it, taking the high road, but he was kind of talking down to people.
Mm.
And like I think his history is he used to work in a department store, and he used to work at the Creed counter. But he's been honest about it, but I think he tries to imply that he, he has like a perfumer's nose or something of that sort. But I think he's a cool guy. I think he's not a cool guy, but I think he's like an interesting guy. I think he's pretty courageous, puts himself out there, tries new things.
But yeah, I mean that video was very personal. I mean, especially in the beginning, he talked about how his grandmother had like dementia for 15 years, and other members in his family also died from it. So he's afraid he's gonna get it too, and that was very, brave to reveal all that information. So yeah, George.
Online there's always headlines saying there's links to dementia and diabetes. So if that is the case, it might be preventable as diabetes, at least.
Yeah. Friend. All right, Yoshi had this kind of, how do you say it, a run in with George on a smelly stream a few years back. Yeah, that was pretty amusing. A lot of people say they work for Creed, when in reality they work behind the counter. Yeah, they presented like they were an executive. Yeah, like if you had anything to do with a big company, it's like, yeah, I was there. I met all the heads, like executives, and people like to kind of, paint a picture. Like, well, I think he's back now. I mean, isn't he? Yeah, he announced his comeback. Yeah, I think he's pretty, cool guy. Corey, I believe his name's. Yeah, quite funny, entertaining. This he's engaged. I don't know. Yeah, I think he was like a year ago. I saw him with a girlfriend somewhere in some video. I think when he went to visit Ross, yeah, in Florida, he was with a girl. So yeah, well, we'll see. This is pretty interesting. I think, yeah, it's good that he is back because Franklin has become kind of, dull.
I had a thought, from like that video, from the portion of it I saw. My thought was that he is creative, and he's gone out, everything's got the camera by himself, and he's doing all that, and it's pretty cool. But I think the weakest part of the videos is the parts where he starts talking about fragrance. Not that he can't talk about fragrance, but I'm like, it makes me think about like like if he were telling ghost stories, or if he were reading like poetry or something else, like focusing on like I mean, they look like luxury products, but they're just glass bottles with a plastic cap on them. It's like they're pretty
Yeah,
cheap and nasty. It's like, and you're doing free advertising. That's what reviews basically are. They're all free advertising.
yeah.
And
I feel the same way. You know, when I buy some fragrance that is expensive, I don't really. I feel weird when people say it's a luxury product. I mean, a luxury product is to buy a watch like, you know, Rolex or Patek, whatever, or a
yeah,
sports car.
it's a toiletry. It's a
Yeah,
beauty product, and there's
exactly.
nothing wrong with it. But I think oh, I'd love to see him. I just love to see him put his skills to something else, like some storytelling.
Yeah,
You can imagine him narrating a story and then mixing in shots of dramatic recreations, and you hear
mm,
his voice narrating it and stuff like that. It'd be cool.
yeah. Well, it's not gonna be. I mean, I hope it's not gonna be so dull now as it has been the last year. You know, I
What
mean,
do you think last year was dull in the community?
well, yeah, I mean, duller than the years before, a couple of years before.
When do you think the peak years were? What was your favorite year of like streams and stuff?
Well, I joined like midway through 22, and I think 22 was probably the best, and 23 was also good. I mean, for me anyway. So,
I got For me, 2020 and 2021 were the peak. 22 was fine.
hmm,
Um, but there've really been drama this year. You had some drama this year. It's been exciting
yeah,
a little bit.
for sure, yeah. Not that I planned it, but yeah, yeah,
Hey, drama finds you.
yeah.
You don't choose the moments. The moments choose you. But I was thinking. I thought the other day as well. My first. I don't know who else remembers this, but our introduction to Boz was Boz in the chat. My introduction to Boz was Boz in the chat on Smelly stream,
Yeah,
and then you put your picture up. I think I usually just think of you, the guy with the t-shirts, and like
yeah,
you would change your picture, you had a different t-shirt. The neck of the t-shirts was kind of consistent. Like I don't know, you used to like to stretch out your necks or something. And I used to just think, man, this boss guy's a crazy guy, man. He's always just saying crazy, wild stuff in the chat.
yeah,
And then you got on stream, you're
yeah. It was
pretty
timid.
straight guy,
Yeah, yeah. When I first came on dance stream, I was kind of, you know, shy, and it was the first time for me, like an English speaking stream. I had been before that in some, you know, where I spoke my native language, but that was the first time I, you know, speaking English live. So even though I know it very well, of course, I've been speaking for very long, but you know, there were so many people there. That's the thing I never liked about dance streams. Too many people on the panel, and you always had to fight to say something. You know.
do you know what the Whiskey Reaper is saying in the chat?
Yeah,
What's he saying?
yeah. It's just yeah. Happy 4th of July. That's boss.
Happy 4th of July, Americans.
Yeah, this is very good. It is impossible to win an argument with a person who would rather be right than reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said, Yoshi. Are you drunk, Whiskey Reaper? What the hell is going on? Are you
Sometimes,
drunk?
like what Yoshi said, sometimes you can identify people even before an argument, like that. People who want to be right, because if they'll try to start a debate with you, and you're like, I don't want to debate. Why are you trying to debate me about something I don't care about? You know.
he kicked you off. He never kicked me off really, but he was like, sometimes he would forget it was my turn to speak, and he would give the words something else, so someone else. So that was very annoying. And
It,
sometimes I would just leave,
I think being kicked off of Dan's StreamYard is it's like a rite of passage. I think everybody got kicked off at one point,
Really.
or
Well,
like you don't get allowed to you're not allowed to get on in the first
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. That's for
That was
sure.
that was part of the allure, you know.
I remember my first time seeing Whiskey Reaper. I think he kind of was right. When I first saw Whiskey Reaper, I thought it was kind of fun, fun character. But I don't know what happened between him and Dan. But
I don't think it really matters the details of the drama with anybody. Like it's just everybody has some reason for falling out with somebody else, but the
mm,
reasons aren't as interesting.
yeah,
Just I just want to get the band back together.
yeah. There's
I
so
want to see a
many,
I want to see a
quite
big
many.
stream with Smelly and
Yeah.
Margie and Clean and Boz and Mike and Reaper and who
Mm.
else used to be in those streams?
Alex,
Who was that lady with the blonde hair?
Amanda. You mean Amanda? Yeah.
Greta Beth or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she was before my time, but Amanda, I thought wasn't very entertaining as a guest
But that's
panelist.
all right. If she's not entertaining, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's not always about it being entertaining. It's just about taking part, really.
yeah.
Like I'm not entertaining. I don't know how to get on and hoop and holler.
Mm.
It's like Marcio Blends, Marcos or Marco. I can't remember the guy's name.
Morlaco, maybe you mean?
Malaco. That's it.
Yeah.
Who was the other brother that Manny? What's his name? Manny.
Manny. Yeah, yeah. That was that guy from Mexico. I mean, Manny Aceves. Yeah, yeah. There was a. Yeah, we had some good times. Definitely had some fun. But I thought his dance streams were a little too long. Like three,
Yeah, but
4 hours.
why do you keep looking for the fault in things? Like Amanda's boring, Dan's streams are too long. Don't if it's you just have to close the window and go do something else. Dan's streams were never
Yeah.
too long for me because I wouldn't notice something like that.
No, I mean they started late. That was the problem for me.
Yeah, but it's not about you, is it?
No.
Joey's stream started at 3 a.m. for me, but they're not too late
Yeah.
for me. It's just
Yeah. I mean,
Dan does a late night stream, and you like to go to bed early.
yeah.
What time do you go to bed, Boz?
Well, I don't go that early. I mean, I go like 2 or 3 in the morning, something. So
Dan's streams weren't that late. He used to
yeah.
start at like 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
No. You know what happened? I found out that it was much more rewarding for me to do my own streams rather than, let's say, sitting on someone else's stream and just occasionally going, yeah, that's right, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not very fun for me. But
Also,
like sometimes, like on Mike's stream, for instance, I have been there and I had a good time being a guest, panelist. But yeah. But that's if just there was one time it was just me and him there. That was really good. But when there are other people there and they talk about fragrances, I feel like you know not that how do you call it, inspired, let's say, to talk. Yeah.
remember Remington? Remington was a character.
Yeah. Remington, yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I think he has a family, so probably also like Gerald George. Yeah, Gerald George. Nice guy. No, I don't go clubbing, Dennis. I'm not a party lion, really.
What about humor? Do you have some favorite? Do you have some favorite like funny memories from the streams?
Well, trying to remember. I don't really, really. I mean, there was this. I think this wasn't on Smelly stream. This was on Maji and Case. I think we had really the funniest kind of things, exchanges and stuff. I was once doing this accent. These accents like Aussie or Scouser and stuff. That was fun. Yeah,
The accents, you like.
yeah. I like to try anyway.
Can you do your best impression of the Whiskey Reaper?
Well, hello. This is whiskey. Something like that, maybe.
You just sound
Hello.
like you sound like yourself.
Yeah,
You sound
sorry.
Bosnian.
Yeah, I have very specific voices. Well, how does whiskey reapers talk? Well, I like Ozzy Wong. Ozzy Wong is a really yeah.
Now do an impression of me.
Well, then I can try to do. I have done it. Hell, this is we. That's so funny. We do need super chats, people. Come on, please, 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 give me super chats.
You're just saying different sentences they would say. You're not doing the voice.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, it's I don't know. I have a little
But good
deeper.
effort though. Good effort though,
Thanks.
boss.
Say it like the rent's due. You mean as Dan or as Reaper? The rent's due. The rent's due. No, that's not good.
No, I really like the stream. I'm not ashamed to say I really just enjoy good streams when not just the panels. Like this is another thing. I think this is not a criticism of you, but like you are one of the people I find. Like George the Fragrance Apprentice is a bit like this as well, where he kind of judges. Well, you might judge a stream by who's on the panel. Me, I tend to judge a stream by who's in the chat and how active the chat is. Like some nights the chat can be dry, and then some nights the chat can be just on fire, and like
That's
they're
true.
feeding good jokes, and they're like there's whole conversations people are having in the chat amongst themselves, and
Mm.
yeah, man, like those make great for great streams. But something you have to, if you don't understand the conversation or you don't understand the jokes, like it's hard to enjoy it. But yeah, Smelly has some good chats. Joey has good chats.
Yeah, it's
You,
important. It's not about just about fragrances. All those chats where I go where they just talk that fragrances. It's not very engaging. It's not fun, right?
Eugene has good chats as well.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Ask Poos what he had for lunch. Does he have a girlfriend? Favorite fragrance? Yoshi wants to know.
Okay, for lunch, I was a little greedy. What did I have for lunch? I had some like instant noodles, the Shin Cup, like brand. I had, yeah, I think that's what I had for lunch, and maybe some grapes.
Mm.
And does he have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend. I'm rubbish at love. I'm romance. And my favorite fragrance, I think my favorite fragrance is Guerlain Pour Homme EDP.
Right. Yeah.
I enjoy to wear that a lot. It's just I wouldn't think. I thought my favorite fragrance might end up being fancier or more unique, but I just really enjoy wearing that one. I don't even have a bottle of it at the moment. I have a flanker, but still, it's just like my favorite.
I think I have the EDT version with the almond, and all that.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
No,
all
that's
right.
L'Homme. Is that L'Homme Ideal?
Yeah, ideal. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm talking about Pour Homme.
Pour Homme. Yeah. This is
It's
ideal.
a little more generic. It's a little more understated than the Ideal.
All right.
I have the Ideal EDT actually. I wear that to work sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Tends to disappear on me. I'll tell you what I noticed about that fragrance though. When I come home from work and I hit the shower, boom, like I get a blast of it as the hot water hits me. I get the warm, like almondy vibe. Like, yeah. I hope it smells that. I hope people smell that on me.
Yeah, almonds. I'm not a big fan of almonds in fragrances, but this one is alright, I guess. I mean, like, I don't like, for instance, what's the one called? Pegasus by PDM because it has too much, almond in it. And yeah, it's a little hard, I find.
Mike says fodder chat is more entertaining than fragrance chats. I will concede that. It's slightly more entertaining, but it's not the entertainment factor. It's like I
Yeah.
think just like we all get to know each other, we get to know each other's names, we get to know each other's like fragrance tastes, like just getting to know one another. And like when people come in the chat and they say what's up, it's the fact that I think, in my opinion, we appreciate, because I've been in streams before where there's hardly anybody in the chat, and sometimes it's just you and the person on screen, and it doesn't, the stream can't last very long. So like I appreciate when other people join and keep coming back, or like sometimes people will come for one night, and if they come for another night or a few months down the line, it's just nice to see people there, in it. So it's not always just entertainment. It's like even people are not that into fragrances, but they just fuck with somebody putting on a stream, and it's a nice way to spend their time. I was watching Eugene's stream today while I was eating my noodles at work.
Yeah, pretty. I like Eugene's streams. She's kind of also relaxing and down to earth and all that. Same with Mitra, that we watched her stream like, well, maybe an hour or so ago. Well, it's more than an hour and a half ago or something.
Yeah, Mitra's cool. I like Mitra.
Yeah.
She's a good-looking woman as well. So
yeah.
Not that that's the most important thing, but
no, but
I'll give her that.
It helped. It doesn't hurt. Anyway.
It doesn't hurt. Who else said something? Not in the know said I have to get more Guerlains. Not that you have to, but I have been enjoying getting just bit by bit. Maybe get a Guerlain every 6 months or so. But yeah, I've been enjoying it, man. I enjoy Heritage. I got the Heritage EDT. I've got Guerlain. I've got, what's it called? Vetiver, the Parfum, which is pretty cool. I wear that in the evenings in the summer as well. I like Abbey Rouge EDT a lot. I have the EDP, but I like the EDT a lot. I think it's really cool.
You know, my problem with Guerlain is that it's kind of, I don't know, it's very, well, it's too classy for me, just kidding. Well, maybe, I don't know.
And you see, I think that's your problem. You have that problem with it, whereas like, I don't even feel it's classy. I just feel it's my vibe. It's easier for me to wear.
Well, it's
like
very...
I see people enjoying things like people enjoy Sauvage, or they enjoy a lot of these hip fragrances that even if I wear them, like people will say, "Oh, you smell great," but I just don't feel like myself in them. So I feel like that Guerlain Pour Homme is like a good middle ground where I feel comfortable, but it also doesn't feel too old school. And yeah, but I know what you mean. The Guerlains, it doesn't feel maybe feel underdressed or something.
Yeah, and I don't know, it just feels not so masculine or something. I don't know. To me, I mean, not that it's not necessarily feminine, but it's just kind of I see when I see, for instance, when I smell the Lomi Dal that I got, I just instantly imagine some kind of doctor wearing it or something, that kind of fragrance. So
Yeah, that's cool, man.
yeah,
Yeah, this is the thing. It's like it's a lot of reviews will go or rate a fragrance, how good it is out of 5 or out of 10, but it is just like you gotta find your style, man, and you gotta find what suits you. Like
yeah,
I've bought fragrances, and I know they're not bad fragrances, but it's just not my style. And if I can find somebody I can give it to, like sometimes I got young cousins, or they're like teenagers, or whatever it is, or even people older than me, or if a fragrance is too feminine. I bought something the other week. I went to I went to Space NK shop, and I know they stock Diptyque, and I wanted to try one of the solid perfumes, but it was kind of a blind buy because I could try the bottle on the shelf, but the solid perfume, it was more one note, and it was just like a soapy rose. So I got to find somebody to give that soapy rose to, you know.
yeah. What was I gonna say? These comments distracted me. No, I mean, yeah. No, oh yeah, this is what I want to say. Yeah, like earlier, I didn't think I would like or enjoy stuff like rose and wood, but last year I discovered this, Memo Argentina that I really liked, and stuff like that. Then later on, I also got one by Electimus. There's also kind of rose wood combination, and yeah, just that was something I didn't know before that I would like or enjoy, because you think about rose in particular, you think feminine, right? It smells feminine, but not necessarily. Yeah,
Cool.
vetiver.
Not in the know asked me if I tried any of the Aqua Allegoria line. I remember trying on my hand. I tried I think they have a bergamot fragrance. But yeah, I tried that, and it was cool. I would have to wear it though to really know. But I did think they might make good gifts, the Aqua Allegorias. So I've like bookmarked it in my mind that if I need to buy a gift on short notice, I would go back there and pick one out.
Yeah, well, sometimes I have like bought the wrongs. Has it ever happened to you? Like you want to buy something, but then you find out you bought the wrong fragrance, like because they are all similar, like EDT, EDP, and all that stuff.
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe not. I bought a book. I ordered a book this week. I didn't realize I ordered the French version. And I'm like, fuck.
That sucks.
Then I ordered the English one. So I have to return the French one. But no, I don't think I've done that with fragrances.
Yeah, well, I have more than once, unfortunately. Yeah.
What fragrances were they that you misordered?
No, like recently I bought actually. I want to buy Boss Bottle Absolute, but I got like instead that was the first like the first one in that whole line. Turned out to be not really my cup of tea. So yeah, I actually also have bought once a fragrance that I thought was the male version. It was a Jean Paul Gaultier, but turned out to be the female version of it. I had to give it to my mother then. Yeah. No, I haven't read anything from Nietzsche. Well, only the quotes. I know the quotes. What the
Really?
hell is Whiskey Reaper on today?
Yeah, Whiskey, he looks happy, man. If when Whiskey's in the chat, you know he's in a good mood. The sun is probably out. He might be barbecuing something. He might have poured himself a glass or something.
Yeah.
I reckon
And,
he's got his shades on. He's got a nice hat on.
and drinking whiskey. Hello, you gotta try this one.
I see you, Reaper. I see you.
What happened? Can you tell us, by the way, Reaper, why? Last year him and Dan were supposed to stream, and then something happened, and then, of course, they again had a fight or something that was, canceled that stream. And yeah, Dan got pretty vicious when, like, Mike was asking him about it, and Dan was very, like, acidic when he replied to Mike, stuff. Flex. Yeah, Dan can be moody sometimes. Definitely, he can be a moody guy.
Yeah, well, so we can all be moody. I know I can be moody.
Mm, yeah. Well, with me, it's really kind of I gotta watch myself because sometimes I can get really emotional and just totally lose it. Spiral out of control, and that's what happens. That's what caused this drama I had. In May. Yeah, but now it's so good. I mean, fortunately, I kind of didn't settle it, but how do you call it? I kind of smoothened it all out, smooth things over. Ross says a broken nose. Really? Did you get him a broken nose? Yeah, I fixed things. All right, where did he go? All right, I guess he had to go suddenly. Well, anyway, we had a good time. Had a nice chat. I gotta charge my phone, by the way. Okay, there it is. I'm addicted to Mr. Smelly's misery. Well, that's not so nice. We feel first, then we think. Yeah, it's true, Yoshi. Did Reaper say that Kay was streaming or something earlier? Didn't quite catch that. Well, yeah, I'm gonna finish it now anyway. I think there isn't much more to talk about, and now it's like almost 1.5 hour. Yeah, well, I think we peaked for the night. Also, I gotta charge the damn phone. The batteries, yeah, getting worn out. All right, 5 more minutes. Why? Okay, but I gotta do it now like this because now you get to see how buff I am. Thanks, Yoshi. your exposure is growing. You're starting to get more recognition. Yeah, I guess it feels good. I mean, you don't want to be doing this for several years without any results. So now I've been here for 3 years in Fragcom, and yeah, also doing fragrance videos for like 3.5 years. So yeah, I'm almost. By the way, guys, the news is that I am now close to getting my channel monetized. So the thing is, probably they will want me to make some more shorts, short videos. So if you see just a bunch of short videos by me talking nonsense, then you know why. What's the reason? Thanks, Jimo. You know, the thing is, I'm a little scared of the dating life. You know, to put it bluntly. I mean, not scared really, like frightened, but I'm a little skeptical. You know, yeah, it's kind of, and I'm like the type that's not really super chats. Please, please, guys, we need some super chats. I'm not the type who just, can take all sorts of crap, and just keep going from woman to woman, I'm very sensitive like that, emotional. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we had a good stream, and I'll be back on Sunday. Tomorrow, I don't know, probably not gonna stream. Wouldn't that be something if I streamed the whole weekend? We can try that once in future. Anyway, my mask, Seraphine mask is coming on Monday. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Sandy, and have a pleasant evening. Yeah? All right, guys, and night. Still, it's already night, you might say. Okay. Well, we'll see you. Right, you're the best, guys. Love you. Later, Mike. Have a good time, buddy. Good night, good night, good night.